sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. A great view of our broadcast location today. And a chance, and as things...
Well, guys, DeMar DeRozan is a prolific scorer, but he's also a dangerous driving...
Great vision, David. Thank you. And the starting group for the Spurs. It's Aldridge at the power forward with Pirtle at center. Then there's Murray. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Walker in at the...
Really exciting to have fulfilled the dream of being an NBA player. I struggled early in the season, particularly against some of the veteran guys I ran up against, but found my rhythm and really played extremely well for the second segment of the season. But there was a period, Kevin, when I ran into a wall and just had nothing in terms of sharpness or legs. And then all of a sudden, after about a week and a half of that, it just went away, and I hit my stride and finished strong.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And finished off by Collins.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Spurs leading by 3. Outside DeRozan. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
The 6'7" native of Compton, DeMar DeRozan, getting it done. Great strength there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Chandler Parsons, who's checked in for Collins. Carter comes in for Hunter. And it's Reddish in for Trae Young. Trey Lyles checked in for the Spurs. Jack passes to Parker. Back to Jack. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Jack's got his second basket of the night.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Parker with the steal. Lets it fly from 18. No good off the back of the rim. San Antonio leading. Pass to DeRozan. Pass to Lyles. And he makes good on the layup.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Jack against Lyles. And Jack gives to Parsons. Now here is Jack. He's tightly guarded. Yep, that one goes in there.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Bembry's checked in for the Hawks. Spurs also with the sub. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Damari Carroll. And that free throw good from DeRozan.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
Boy, I love that attack mentality. Get in there and force the officials to make a call.
Parker, right side, shoots over White. The baseline J, off the mark. From deep. And no good on the last second attempt this time. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Spurs lead by 7. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. You may not remember Vince Carter traded on draft night for his college teammate Antoine Jamison, but he...
So as I'm sitting back there, he's like, there's been a trade.
The 5th and 6th picks in the draft, both of them went on to great careers.
And draft day trades happen all the time, but being traded for your college teammate, a pick apart, that's pretty unique.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Atlanta, you've got Reddish. Chandler Parsons out there with Parker, and it's Jack in at the point.
Really amazing body control by Pirtle, just taking the hit head on and finishing through the contact. I love it.
And Jack kicks to Parker. Pass to Bembry. Shot clock at 5. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
And the last 2 drafts, the Atlanta Hawks aggressively making trades to assemble this roster.
And drafting DeAndre Hunter and Cam Reddish, great length and versatility on the wings. You pair that with Trae Young and John Collins, and that's an exciting young core for the Hawks.
Right the pass to Lyles. Parker against Gay. There's the pass to Pirtle. And here's White. A floater, and the layup is up and in.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. A lot of smart guys playing in the NBA right now, Clark. Any that you spot that could be a great future head coach in this game?
There are so many of them, Kevin, when you spend time around guys and watch.
Six seconds left to play in the first half. There's the triple. Can't hit that one. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And the Hawks making a change here. Jack's checked in. Spurs trail by 3. On the court right now for the Spurs, it's Aldridge at the power forward with Pirtle at center. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Walker in at the 2-guard spot. Bounce pass, Aldridge. Fader on the way. Collins grabs the miss.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, the Hawks have been in rebuild mode for the last couple of years, but this season brings a lot of optimism. Passing on Luka Doncic, the Hawks drafted Trae Young. It was much scrutinized, but Young came on down the stretch. His playmaking makes other people better, and also, they hope, will attract a free agent or 2. Now the Hawks have added several rookies, starting with DeAndre Hunter. They believe they're poised to make some noise in the East. Kevin?
They took that gamble with Doncic and getting Young. We'll see what happens. Thank you, D.A. Here's Aldridge. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. And that's now 6 points for LaMarcus Aldridge. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. The lead is 2. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that'll be the 3rd of the 4 straight at home. Outside, Walker for the lead. The shot will not fall. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either, Greg. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Jabari Parker's checked in for Lamb. Then for the Spurs, Rudy Gay's checked in for Aldridge. Damari Carroll comes in for Walker. And Derek White subbed in for Murray.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And that one's good. Hunter.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
And, you know, the Spurs are never afraid to play to the tune of their own drummer. I mean, just as the rest of the league embraces threes and layups, the Spurs going against that grain, leading the league in mid-range shots and post-ups.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Collins dishes to Jack, and he gets the bucket. Jack's got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Well, you were talking about the mid-range and the post-ups. Those are the strengths of DeMar DeRozan and LaMarcus Aldridge.
Well, Coach Popovich has been so
So it's both teams making substitutions here. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down low, here's Aldridge. Yes!
Aldridge never backs down in these big moments. A player who wants the ball in clutch situations.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're behind by 2. Just 2 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
They could win it. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so it's San Antonio who's... They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had when the pressure was at its height.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg.
How's it going? Stay focused on your workout.
Hold up, fellas. The grind don't stop. We gotta do a better job of managing the game down the stretch. We need maximum concentration in those situations. All right, let's go.
Don't get pinned! Watch the screen! Screen coming! Hey, come around! Go over it! Lift the foul! Get him!
Get your mind right.
Oh, that's you! Touch! Ball! Screen coming! Grab the ball! Way to get it! Hey, you got it!
Good boy, good boy.
Get it! Grab it! Pick, pick! What's up? Get out, go! Switch! Oh, foul! Good boy! Yeah, let's go, let's do it! What's the road? Get out! Hey, sit on it! More! Crash! I got your step out, step out! Hey, he can ball, huh?
Good work, team. Let's get one more drill in.
Focus! Focus! Yeah, let's go! Let's do it! Shot! Shot! Shot!
You could do better than that. Just like that.
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Again.
Very strong. Now let's move on to the next drill.
You got it. You got it. Come on.
Right there! Yeah, let's go! Let's do it! Come get it! Come get it!
Get your head in the game. Get your mind right.
Good job! Let's move on to the next drill.
Turn it up! Turn it up! Yeah, let's go! Let's do it! I got ball! Watch out! Idiot, Joe! Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Hey, he can ball, huh?
Good work in practice. Make sure you get some reps in before you hit the gym.